Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me start with the cheers, man. A lie? Yo, I'm very excited for this episode. Got the young boy in the building. And before I start with introductions, RJ, I was watching your content recently.
Talk to me.
And I saw you and my boy went to a street food for time of street food. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some cutthroat tea and everything else. I just want to know if you brought any to the crib. Did you decide to bring us a plate? Like, look, I want to let you guys know we are very diverse East End people. So I just want to know, RJ, did you happen to bring us a plate of cutthroat tea or mutton rolls? Or I know what's going on the street day. See, I know that was slang too.
I'm gonna apologize because I did it, but now that I know, I need to know. Are you guys good with spice and stuff? Because
I'm Jamaican, so I don't know where that goes.
Absolutely, brother.
Because I don't know any spots around DT. All the spots are in Scarborough in the East End.
Facts.
So next time I'm gonna bring you guys kotu, okay? Some
good.
rolls,
Yeah,
some pat, all of that. But please forgive me right now. But next time I got you.
Okay, but RJ, for those who are watching and listening, what is kutu?
So it's like
That's a
what
good
roti is.
question.
You know what roti is?
Yeah.
It's kind of chopped up with meat, so like chicken or mutton and roti, and you just chop it up. Onions, just a lot of flavor, just chopped up. You gotta think about that. Like, you ever go to like a shawarma spot and they're just chopping up everything?
Yeah.
Think of that, but Sri Lankan.
It's fire.
You never had kotu in your life, Eddie?
I have.
You have? What do you think of it?
No, I bang with it. That's why I was expecting a small plate. I don't want a small offering. I didn't want much. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Small.
If there's any spots downtown, hit me up so I could feed my boy, bro.
That's fair.
Or I'm gonna take you out. We could go.
Yo, I'm down for that.
I'd be down for that.
I actually don't know about any Sri Lankan food spots like downtown. Everything I've ever heard of was always east.
Always in the East End.
Yeah,
bro.
always.
You know what we could do? Putting my friends on Sri Lankan food. We'll make a reel out of it.
Say it,
Now we
I think
plan
that'd
it
be
out.
tough. I think that'll go hard.
bro.
Yeah.
Say that.
But now I feel like a jackass because I didn't bring you any. I feel so bad. My mom raised me better than this. You know what it was? I didn't have time. I'm so sorry. But I got you next time. I promise. I pinky swear.
No, I take it. Look, you got the cut for us, and I appreciate that. We got the white wine for you. It's a very exciting moment. So for the people who've been here, I appreciate you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. You are now in the gym with Jimm. I am your lovely and faithful host, Jimm. I'm with my dog, the wine connoisseur, Trizzy. What's going on, baby?
Yo, we here, man. We're really excited to have RJ on the pod today.
Yes, salute RJ every time.
Very esteemed guest. And
Thank you for
listen,
having us,
as much as he wants to say he feels bad, I think his presence alone is enough.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
it's all I can ask for. It's all I can ask for.
Can we cheers? Can we cheers?
Of course. Of course, we can do whatever you want.
Wine connoisseur for real. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Cheers to this, man.
Salute to people, then, man. Cheers.
If you don't know, you gotta swirl it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta swirl it. It's the air bubbles. Right?
You gotta open it up. You gotta open it up. You gotta set the screen, get open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. RJ, man.
Talk to me.
Look, before we go into the in-depth conversation, I've known you for a while.
Yep.
We have hooped together. We have discussed anime at a very deep level.
Yeah.
And me and my friend Kuya Trizzy here love anime.
Yeah.
No, we do. We start every podcast with an anime conversation.
Okay.
Typically, we don't do this with our
Talk
guests
to me.
because a lot of our guests actually aren't anime people. But you are.
Oh, I am.
You are. So we're gonna ask: is there any animes you're currently watching that you would like to recommend to the people that are watching?
I just finished Made in Abyss.
See, new.
So Made in Abyss, if it's very traumatic.
Okay.
It's
It's with the kids, right?
The
kids.
It's very
Yeah.
deep. If you might shed a tear,
Oh, it's just one of those.
it's one of those.
Okay.
Like you watch Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Think of that, but on a deeper level.
Deeper than that?
Yeah, bro.
That's pretty wild.
Or maybe to the same level, but that's one I recommend.
It's a Crunchyroll thing?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
Netflix, one of those.
Okay.
But also, can I give you a recommendation?
Please.
Right now, and I think it's the greatest anime of all time.
Okay.
Top 3, if not greatest.
Okay.
Food Wars.
Interesting.
I don't know. C's, please, if you can find that. Say it again. What is the?
Food Wars.
Yeah, if you can find that, C's, please put the artwork in the.
Food Wars is tough.
Have you watched
I don't
Food
know.
Wars?
It's
I have
crazy.
not.
But greatest of all time. Pause.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
listen. You gotta separate the art, right, from the message, right?
Okay.
And I feel like with Food Wars, if you don't know, Food Wars has a lot of explicit scenes, right?
Okay.
But it's not. I feel like the author didn't put that there for the explicitity, but it's more so. You guys love food, right?
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
when you eat a good piece of food, it speaks to your heart, your
Yeah.
soul,
Yeah.
right? To the point where your clothes come off, right? And I felt
Some
that on,
comic
I felt that
shit.
on a
It's
deeper
nuts,
level.
you know.
I felt that on a deeper level. But Food
Yeah.
Wars or Black Clover.
Black
Oh,
Clover's
Black Clover! I
hard.
can't wait for Black Clover to come back. Bro.
You guys watch Black Clover?
Yeah,
Clover's
I
hard.
cannot wait to come back. I cannot wait for that to come back. You talking about this?
Yeah,
Okay. Say that.
that's my top three though: Food Wars, Main Abyss, and Black Clover.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you know what I've been watching, man. I am really enjoying Marriage Toxin. There's something about it. It's just a change. This guy hates it. Marriage Toxin is essentially. I don't explain this. Marriage Toxin is essentially assassin, like the last of his generation, like of his family. His sister is gay, so she's not having a youth,
Okay.
and he's the last. So he has the family's like, bro, when do you guys have to give us a kid?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not good at people. Like I'm just here to murk man to get off it.
Okay.
And they're like, and then eventually he meets somebody, and he's like, you know what? I want to try. Like I want a family. I want to relax. I want to do this.
Yeah.
So he's murking people with like poisons and toxins, but he's also trying to find love. So he's like dating while being an assassin.
Is it kind of like Spy X Family in a way?
I didn't watch Spy X Family, so I couldn't tell you. But I just really enjoy it. I love that one. It's
Why you hate it, bro?
I don't know
Why don't you like it?
Okay, bro, because Jimmy watches the weirdest things, like the weirdest.
Yeah.
So he brought it up one day. I looked at the trailer. I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the trailer. It looked tough. The animation looked tough.
It's good.
But I think it's an acquired taste. It's not one of those things where you introduce, like, for example, a new anime watcher.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's an acquired taste, and you have to have that sense of quirkiness to you to be able to enjoy content like that.
So, do you think he'd enjoy Food Wars?
I think he would enjoy food. Actually, 100%.
Yeah.
When you explain it like that, I feel like you'd love Food Wars.
I think you'll really enjoy Food Wars.
Look,
It's also really comedic.
I will fit Food Wars in after Liar Game, which is.
You have a list, huh?
I do have a list. Yeah, this is a real thing. Liar Game, and then Wanda and Sword Wistoria, man.
Wait, have you guys watched Jujutsu? Like the new season?
Yeah, we're caught up.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
No.
Like the new season or JJK
No, the new
entirely?
season, the new
Okay,
season.
okay, okay.
No, I think you're missing on some good bump there.
It's crazy?
So it's pretty.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
pretty tough.
Nuts.
Nuts, see?
Once you get past the fact that the culling games are slightly confusing the way it's explained.
Yeah.
Beyond that itself, it's a really good season.
Bro, season 2, I didn't expect it. Like, because I didn't like season 1 of Jujutsu. I thought it was ass. But then I watched season 2 and I saw what happened. And
Yeah.
So my question to you, RJ, is like, because we have a certain taste in anime. Do you like anime that is straight hands, or do you care about story building, character development, etc., etc.?
That's a great question, you know. I think I like the art of it. Because I like Vinland Saga. I feel like Vinland Saga touched my heart a lot.
Shout out Thorfinn, man.
Yeah, shout out Thor.
Shout out
What a
Thorfinn,
legend.
bro.
Thorfinn, for
I
real,
hope
man.
season 3 drops.
Same.
Like, just the art of it. Like, Attack on Titan was like the first, other than Naruto, was the first anime where I was like, whoa, like this is amazing, inspirational. But when I say art, that's the music, the animations, like
What about the voice acting?
that's important too. But I feel like I watch it in Japanese, so I feel like any voice actor.
Can you say that louder again, please?
You watch it?
No, not all of them. Not all of them. Sometimes I watch anime on my lunch breaks. So instead of me like having to lock in, I want to be able to like look up sometimes.
You don't know the feeling of hearing nani at a deeper level. You don't know the feeling.
Hi.
So you hear what? Is that what you hear?
Not all the time, but sometimes yes. Like Soul Eater was all dubbed.
Yo, you gotta change that, bro.
Soul Eater came dubbed. What had nothing to do with me?
Brother, just find another avenue. It is what it is. I'm sorry to say, the dub doesn't hold a candle.
Okay,
It
you
doesn't.
guys
It
are not
doesn't.
gonna. You guys are not gonna drop me on my own.
It's
platform.
real. It's a real pain. Like it's real pain in sub, bro. It's real pain.
I watched Attack on
pain.
Titans sub. I watched that sub. Like I watched Hunter x Hunter subbed, and
Okay.
I watched both.
Like to RJ's point, man's about to get clapped, and all of a sudden the MC gets a flashback, and all of a sudden he's overpowered, and the bad guys are like, Nani?
You don't feel that at a
It's a
deeper
serious
level, bro.
thing.
It's serious, bro.
I said there's some of them. guys.
Ikitakimasu. You know, like, come on, bro.
It's not all of them.
Arigato gozaimasu, yeah.
It's just some. Alright, man.
bro.
alright,
Nah,
alright.
please, you gotta
I
change
watched
that.
Liar. I watched Liar Game in subbed. You know,
Wait, do you guys watch One Piece?
I'm at episode like 800, but I stopped.
Good, because I think One Piece is horrible. I think anyone that watches One Piece is a horrible anime. I think it's the worst waste of time.
I agree with that.
Really?
One Piece has so many fillers that like it's not an enjoyable experience unless you were there from the beginning.
True.
Like for the reason why I stick with like Dragon Ball and those kind of stuff is because I was there from the beginning. So therefore, for me, it means something to like get through it.
Okay,
but if I jumped in that One Piece was already at a 900 episodes and I'm watching fillers, bro, I'm not sitting through fillers where Luffy just walking around, jumping on the cloud. Like
he's not even worth it. Like he sucks as an MC. Like
I think there's far better. I think there's far better MCs actually. His story, like what he's going or trying to achieve, is dope, and like people around him and like how they all work and scale. But I feel like if you weren't there from the beginning, picking up One Piece is like I'd just rather watch One Piece and just skip all the fillers.
Yeah,
you don't miss anything without the fillers.
I didn't watch fillers for Naruto.
That's true.
Me either.
I skip fillers.
And Black Clover, I skip fillers.
What?
Yeah, Black Clover, I skip fillers. But
what?
Why? Because there was mad silly Black Clover fillers. Think about the episode when they were building when the house was turning and they were like the guy was in the house and or whatever, and they had the shorty that was cooking the food.
Yeah.
And they had like 2 episodes of her just cooking the food in the on the cloud or whatever.
Charmy, yes.
Yes, but 2 episodes of her of cooking. She wasn't fighting the guy yet. Remember, she wasn't fighting yet.
Yeah.
That was just her talking about like her power with the cooking the food. Why am I watching that for 48 minutes?
Bro, because they make their fillers like exciting, like it's fun.
It could have been.
You gotta be like, you gotta be off the wine or fried to watch the fillers.
It could have been fun, but I skipped it, so I don't know.
You skipped
it? As soon as I found the skill, I skipped it.
So you watch?
Yeah.
You watch anime in English and you skip Black Clover?
I don't always watch anime in English. Please, guys, please don't put that on my jacket.
You stole my dog though. Like
no, it's love.
But we gotta have some uncomfortable conversations after this.
No, this how friendship works. It's not friendship. You gotta tell people
also,
about this.
I think there's also a commercial aspect. Like fillers also allow for the audience to engage.
Yes.
For prolonged periods.
Yeah.
And a lot of contracts are based on how long can you keep an audience engaged. Like for people to buy the manga, the comics, the merch, like it's a whole business.
I didn't understand how long it takes from like the distance between the manga to an actual episode being created. That's why Black Clover stopped.
Yeah.
And it took like a 3-year break. It's crazy though.
Yeah, it's like Hunter x Hunter, like
You're still waiting. Still waiting.
It's over. Not in our lifetime, to be honest.
Oh, I can't believe they would end Hunter x Hunter like that.
Didn't they bring it back or is that false?
No, they've written new chapters, but they haven't released.
New panels are out.
Yeah, they've written new panels. Like so now it's about getting that out and then animating the panel. That's gonna take so much time.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, sorry, I didn't mean to go on this tangent about anime.
No, I love anime. I can talk about anime.
We all do.
You guys gonna go to Anime Con or Dream Con? Or?
I would like to at one point.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
You should go dress up too, bro. Seriously, enjoy that.
Whatever. Man. I'm down for that shit. I'm into it. I think it'll be
cosplay.
Dope. Yeah, I'll be down for it.
It's fun, bro. Cosplay is fun. You guys ever cosplay before?
No. Only Halloween. Like I would wear like a silly costume.
Yeah, I don't really do Halloween.
You guys are real anime lovers. Go cosplay this year. Tell you.
Have you been to DreamCon?
Yeah.
The one out here.
Not DreamCon. I went to the one that's down here.
Okay, how was it? It was Anime North. That was called.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Anime North. It was lit.
I heard.
Bro, I dressed up as one of the Hashiras, the snake Hashira.
Yeah.
And then they had like a Demon Slayer.
That's hard.
Community kind of thing. So I took pictures with the 2 mouses. Crazy.
That's hard.
But it's a vibe though. Like you said, like some anime is quirky. Some people look at anime like nerdy, quirky, all that. Like I bet. And what? I enjoy this shit.
Exactly. It's actually and what? Like
and what?
Yeah. You don't like it. You don't like it. It is what it is. RJ, we want to pivot from anime to another love of ours. Speaking of pivoting, another love of ours, basketball. Okay, we're gonna build the RJ world and give you the floor.
Talk to me.
But I want you to talk about your love for basketball, your love for sports. Where did that come from? And then we can kind of build from there.
So basketball. So I used to stay in Brampton, right? And I never hooped. My mom never put me in basketball programs, but my neighbor used to hoop a lot. And his mom had like a kiddie net outside. Usually you put those inside, right? So we would shoot around and stuff. And one day I remember she brought him an actual basketball net. And he played right. He played on Brampton Warriors, which I'll get to. And I remember, had the basketball. I took a step back, fadeaway, bucket. First shot. I'm like, yo, I love this shit. Right? That's where the love like started. And then I moved out here in like grade 4.
Yeah.
and my cousin saw how much I would just dribble a basketball, play on mini nets. Mini nets is what caused like where my development happened.
Yeah.
You know those $1 mini
Hell
nets that
yeah.
you guys see?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, they don't sell those no more. You know,
Discontinued.
discontinued, bro. But
hate.
I would hoop on a
Just
mini
hate.
net, and then I joined East York House League,
Okay.
and that's where the love started, bro.
So you actually got to do the house league stuff.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about the story about my neighbor?
Please. Yeah.
He So he was sick. In my mind, I'm a child, right? I don't really like. I know him for who he is, right? Moved out. I don't hear from him for years. Then to find out, it's Jaden Campbell from Scarborough Shooting Stars.
Oh,
Wow.
shit. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
And
No kidding.
Yeah, and I seen him at Pana. And we talked about, yo, bro, do you remember this? He's like, yo, are you Ryan? I'm like, yeah, like fam. But that was like a childhood moment right there. But yeah, that's just where basketball started, bro. And then just hooping. I went from East York to Scarborough Blues in grade 6. And that was a different type of intensity, bro. Like
Yeah.
hooping with Scarborough guys, and they would look at me, talk shit, and my confidence was low.
Yeah.
Those times, like from grade 6 to I'll say grade 8, like I was scared. I was just a corner guy. I would shoot. But then getting out of that and going into high school and getting my own team, and I was like, all right, this is where development, and this is that confidence came in, and I just that basketball, you know it, bro.
It does a lot, bro.
First love for real.
It does a lot, bro.
First love takes you to therapeutic, right? It just does a lot for you. It'll hurt you,
Will it ever?
It'll love you,
Will it ever, man?
all the emotions. But
Yeah, it'll humble you quick too.
And it will humble you quick. And you were saying that you were playing with Scarborough Blues and it was a different kind of experience.
Yeah.
Did you have any like mentors or coaches who kind of like kept you going? Because you said your confidence was low. So like, how did you build your confidence from, let's say, grade 6 Blues to get into like high school? If you're confident enough to be like, I can still do this at the high school level.
yeah, so I'd switched teams from Scarborough to a team called Red Swarm.
Okay.
In grade 8, shout out Coach Andy.
Shout out Coach Andy.
He coached
Shout out
that
Coach
Pope.
Andy.
Yeah, so he would pick me up from my crib,
That's real.
bring me to practice, and he was like, I didn't really grow up with a father, but he would have those father figure conversations with me, right? Like instilling that confidence, like, yo, if you believe in yourself, you'll go far. And not even just basketball. He was like, yo, whatever you learn from basketball, learn to become a man.
Fair.
Be disciplined.
Yeah.
The little things. If you don't show up to practice, you show up to practice 10 minutes late. You're going to see that when you grow up. And I'm learning that now.
Yeah.
Right? Like going to work, you got to go early, 15 minutes. Got to mentally prepare.
Yeah.
But Coach Andy, I'm not going to lie, he instilled that confidence in me. And he made me get up on my 2 feet for real.
That's real.
Yeah.
Shout out Coach Andy for real, man.
And shout out his son AJ. He's on Scarborough Shooting Stars now. It's crazy.
Shout out AJ too.
Shout out AJ, man.
It's crazy.
I think also too, like, I feel like a coach's role is often overlooked.
Yeah.
In whether it's like someone who is brand new to the sport, like I feel like the ways of teaching and the lessons they've imparted on the younger generation, I think it's really overlooked by those who think they're just on the court teaching you plays, drills,
Yeah.
but they don't see the behind the scenes of what a coach can actually, how a coach can actually impact someone's life.
100%.
You know what I mean? And RJ, like you said, like it's a beautiful thing. Like it's he's taught you lessons that you've still used now.
Yeah, it's because you're spending your time outside your life with basketball, right? So these coaches, there's coaches that just care about winning, and there's coaches that want to help you as a person, because it's basketball is deeper than that, right? It's kind of like, have you ever had that conversation of don't play 2-3 when you're younger?
Yeah. I have.
Because you want to be disciplined, you want to play man to man,
Yeah.
and it grow, and it's like it really starts from little, bro. Your coaches you got to really trust who your coaches are as well. Like that's why parents should be wary of who they're putting their kid under, like the supervision. Have you seen that B-ball troll Instagram account?
Oh God.
Exposing
yes, I have.
everything,
Nasty.
bro.
There's an Instagram account called B-Ball Troll 416, I think it is.
Yeah.
And they talk about how different programs in the city are gouging parents, or what coach is talking to this, or like what coach is doing this, what coach isn't doing this, like who isn't actually certified, who's not doing, like it's a bunch of stuff. Like, yeah, it's trolling. It's also very, very informative. But it's better ways to go about it. But he
Do you
did it
feel
there.
do you feel that this page is a quote unquote necessary evil?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the homie from ISO Legends, the same guy, talks about like how prep school is a
Lanks, yeah, Lanks.
that guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the way he does it is probably a better way to go about it.
yeah.
But I
Facts.
mean, what the people troll page is doing is, I mean, the same thing. It's talking about the same kind of stuff. I don't like the whole troll thing stuff because sometimes it gets to a joke and like there's a lot of politics behind it. And whoever seems to be doing it seems to like have like a certain vendetta for like specific
People,
programs
yeah.
and that's where for me I'm not a fan of it.
It becomes like targeted almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you weren't a part of this, so therefore I'm gonna make sure we tell everything about you, as opposed to being like, this is good for the community. You guys should all know this. And when it gets to that, I'm not really into it. But I mean, again, like sometimes you need to have that. I think it's very cool that you were able to have a mentor who, if you want to call him a mentor, but a mentor who's able to like give you enough for you to continue doing what you're doing
Yeah.
and to help you build that confidence. And I always say on this part, like through sports, you're able to do a lot of different things. I'm fortunate enough to coach some kids, and I make it apparent that like yes, basketball is what we're doing today, but I want you to take what you're doing in basketball and take it out of this and apply it to your everyday
Yeah,
life.
100%.
Like, you know, like you say, running as hard as you can for as long as you can because that is what's required of you.
Yeah.
Giving up playing time or giving up an open shot for a better shot will help you develop here. And like that stuff starts at obviously the grade school level, but it builds upon into high school because once you get into these habits you can't break, it's very difficult. If no one's ever taught you like, hey, if you are playing man and you get beat, that you still have to get back and do your best to get into play whatever way you can, then you never do it.
Yeah.
So now if you are behind in life in a project or a work, specific project, and you never feel like, okay, I'm always behind the eight ball, I can't get in front of it, forget it. That's something people
100%.
carry with them for a very, very long time. And yeah, again, through sports, man, you can do a lot of amazing things. So if you're playing sports, keep playing sports. If you have a mentor, let that mentor know. And if you're posting content, which you are, just keep in mind like there's probably somebody out there that's like, oh shit, I can do something similar, or maybe I should just keep posting that content. And on that topic, you've been on a content journey.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to kind of take us down like, the road of like where you started, where you're getting to now? And obviously it's not a done road. We talked about this earlier, but like where you are and where you're going to.
Yeah. So like I started, honestly, I've always been around content creators. I never thought myself I'd be one. Especially when people would tell me, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I just never thought I'd be on the internet. But it's like you said, it's like uh, when I had like say TikTok, I'll post on TikTok for fun, and I never really cared about the views and stuff. But as I get older and I'm doing this stuff, I realize you can impact the life, right? And it started mostly with I don't know if you've seen Thombi and Mully. Yeah. So that's me and my friend. So he's Tamil, I'm Sinhalese, so we're under one country, Sri Lanka, right? And I won't get too deep into it, but there's a lot of traction, like there's a lot of beef there, right? But I find my generation, me and him, like we don't care about that stuff. At the end of the day, we're from the same motherland, like, and when we made that content, we spoke in two different languages, and we saw how people took that on a positive light, which we don't really have in that area. It was beautiful. Like even family members tell me like, yo, like this is dope. Like hearing from other people like, yo, it's beautiful when we speak both languages. This is how we should be. Let's build the motherland back up, especially in this world, bro. Bare shit's going on.
Yeah, it's
A lot of conflict.
A lot of conflict.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy what content creating could do, but it's right now I'm just trying to find myself in the content world. And I'm enjoying the process. I feel like there's times where I've lost my identity. And there's times I've been burnt out. There's times where I'm like, yo, is this really what I want to do? But that's the fun part of it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just building onto that, how I could become a better person and just figuring it out. That's what I'm on right now.
What was like when did the idea click for you to do the with homie? Yeah. When did that click for you?
So he came over.
Yeah.
And we were just doing a barbecue, and there was a video. It's like we copied a video. That was like a Vine or something. And we're like, yo, let's just make it a Sri Lankan version. It's like, all right, bet. Thumbie came up with the idea, and it just blew up. I'm like, yo, let's just milk it. Let's see how far it goes.
Yeah.
And every video we did, it was just going up. One video hit like 1 million views.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's amazing.
Just off of like, bro, 10 words max, right? We're like, all right, we're seeing the effect that it has. Let's start doing skits. Then the skits happen. Then it's like, then that's when my brain started working. I'm like, whoa, like, how can I expand off this? How can I be? Because that didn't start my content creating.
Yeah.
Actually, I joined a content house, the Jumpers House. Shout out my guys, man.
Shout out those guys.
Shout out Jumpers House, man.
If you don't know, Jumpers Jump is a big podcast. They do theories and stuff. And my guys Carlos and Gavin, they're like, yo, we want to make a content house. Would you be interested? That's when I joined.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. The first 6 months, and Carlos will say it, he was on our ass, bro. Because my mindset was I didn't want to jump into the content. I wanted to learn the ropes.
Yeah.
Whereas, because you could do it and learn from that.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't want to embarrass myself in a way. Like, what if I post some shit content? People are going to flame me, or just seeing views not going down. But as I learned, and the one thing Carlos would tell me is just do it. Just do it.
It's half the battle, bro. Starting is half the battle.
Yeah, and I wish I started earlier when I first joined the house, but luckily we got it going, and yeah.
So when you first got to the house, that's when you were making the steak videos with mayo and shit, and like the ox wars and everything else, or even was that before? Or that after?
That was like,
told you lock in.
Yeah, that was like a couple months.
Really,
bro. When we first got to the house, like content wasn't being made.
Oh,
it wasn't being made, bro.
Okay.
It was because it was more so like three of us. A lot of us didn't know how to make content.
Yeah.
Like we found this opportunity. We're like, yo, we want to do it, and we had to learn. And there was a lot of bumps on the road, but
naturally,
once we got it going, still learning though.
Yeah.
Got it.
So RJ, knowing what you know now, say someone's watching this and they want to get their foot in the door.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know now, what are some things that you'd give advice to as someone who is literally just thinking about starting?
So one, you got to figure out what you want to do, right? What you want to do, what do you want with this? Because if you're immediately is like, you want to be monetized, it's going to be difficult. Because it's like, then it's going to be a whole lot of problems with that, right? But if you look at it in a sense of, all right, you want to be a content creator, figure out the groundwork, and just do it. I feel like people face this problem of you say you're going to do it, and then when it comes to time to do it, you don't do it.
Yeah.
And I had that problem a lot.
So how do you conquer overthinking, overanalyzing, and being your own gatekeeper before actually putting anything out? Like, what is
question?
Great question.
How do you get over that obstacle? Because for some it is an insurmountable wall.
Yeah.
Because they prevent themselves from posting simply because of the overthinking that goes behind what if I post it and XYZ happens. Like, what are some things you can share that maybe will help alleviate this mental block of, man, like, I don't even know if I should do this?
You got to have uncomfortable conversations with yourself. You got to ask yourself, what is the reason on why you're hesitant? Like, for me, I'll be honest, I was scared of what people would think of me. And it's funny to say, once I got my girl, like once we got together, I realized, okay, if you don't care what I post and you supporting me no matter what, who cares?
Yeah.
If this works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that got me out the hump. And that's when I'm like, yo, you can't care what people think about you, because at the end of the day, your content's gonna relate to someone.
Facts.
It might not be your close friends. It might not be it might not be your family. But this world is so big for someone not to relate to you.
Yeah.
Like you said, we watch anime. That's how we got close. Basketball. That's how we got close, right? Like, you could be different, but there's different people out there in this world that still relate to people that are different. And
there are different people out there that are similar to you.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. And see, this is what we were talking about earlier. Because me and RJ made a video together once upon a time in the gym.
Still do.
Right?
Still
Pretty
do.
good video, honestly. I think it was a pretty good time. And he was like, yo, keep posting videos about in the gym, keep doing it, keep doing it. And I was telling him off air, I'm like, yo, some of the stuff that like was tough for me with posting in the gym was that I want to make, because I'm such a person that watches and I'm always like, oh, this person's bending a different way and this person's doing this, and like these form stuff, which is obviously important, but it's not everything when you're building, towards your fitness goal, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to be the person who's on there. Someone's there like, bro, you're not squatting properly, or like that's only 125. Like, what are you doing? Or you know what I mean? Like all these other things. Furthermore, I was very uncomfortable with like how it might look, how it might come across on camera, and like what that. So posting gym stuff was really tough. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just gonna post stuff when I get to where I want to get to. But I'm in a good space, but I'm still not like where I want to get to. But like I don't even know what I want to get to anymore is.
Yeah.
Because it keeps changing, right? Like the goalposts will keep changing. So like as you keep making content, and you're doing your thumb stuff, and you're like, yo, this is great, and then you might be like, but now I'm gonna go my fitness journey. And you're like, this is great. But now you might want to do relationship stuff. And now this is great. And like, it's going to keep moving. You know what I mean? 100%. You're going to keep doing conspiracy theories. Like the goalposts continue to move for yourself because I would think all of us are very goal oriented, and sitting in here and being like, okay, once I hit this much subs, I'm just going to stop. No, obviously not. Yeah. That's not even a conversation. Like there isn't a stop. You know what I'm saying?
So I have a question for you two. And this might be a tough one. Only because I myself am not a content creator up until now.
Yes.
Yeah. So my question to you two is, we do it for the love of the game. Rule number one.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, you talk about doing things that you want to do. For example, switching to fitness, switching to food-related content, et cetera, et cetera. The reason why I say this might be a tough question is because if you look on the other side of the coin, you also have to understand what's quote-unquote working.
Yeah.
How do you maintain your love of the game, but at the same time do what you want to do, but it's still giving you what you need from an engagement perspective? Because it's a double-edged sword. You can
brother.
It's him the tough questions.
Nah, can I answer this?
It's necessary.
You can go first.
Let me tell you.
It's your first. Go ahead, man.
I'm still figuring that out to this day. Because speaking back on Thumb Your Mully, it actually messed me up in a way where I was like, whoa. I didn't want to do Sri Lankan content. It was more so something fun.
Yeah.
But then I felt obligated to where I was like, this should be my content. And then it got to a point where it was like, because even Thumb be like, yo, he's locked in on other things in life, right? He didn't want to be a content creator. It was me where I'm like, yo, let's do this, please. Yeah. We have something here. And that's when I was like, yo, bro, like, honestly, nah. I have to go the untraditional route regardless if it doesn't mean good engagement, because I want to build a community for people that rate me for who I am, right? And yo, trust me, I've switched lanes like plenty of times, bro, especially at that peak. And yes, the engagement might be down and it might not be the best, but at the end of the day, if you don't do what makes you happy or what you want to do, it'll mess you up, bro. And then that's when you get through this whole identity crisis thing and imposter syndrome, and it's like,
oh god, all
these things that come with this game that I feel like people don't really know for real.
Yeah.
And yo, I'm still figuring it out to this day. Trust me, yo, I dropped like a food review video last week, and then this week I said I'm doing vlogs. But at the end of the day, I got over the hump. I'm like, yo, I don't care no more. Like, whatever, it'll happen. Something will click, and you just gotta go with it.
See, for me to piggyback off what he's saying, I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm cool. I'll just release whatever. I'm still not there. Thankfully, this podcast is here, so like I'm able to speak about things that make me uncomfortable, and then just kind of put it out there. So I don't have to like necessarily make a 1-minute video and then chase engagement. Like I can just say in this pod, and if I feel like it's worth clipping and dropping, then what happens. Yeah. So for me, I'm very fortunate in the sense like every weekend we get to do this and just speak. So if something happens in the week I feel uncomfortable out, I sit on this couch and just talk about it. Yeah. And then develop it from there. So for RJ, who's maybe have to make like more content, like really, really push that engagement. For me right now, it's all about like the clips for the pod. Funny enough, I told you this, when I was making the basketball videos, when we had Nick on the episode, and he's like, "Yo, you're making like funny like basketball videos. Like, I like that. Like, keep doing it, bro." I made that video after LA where I had the conversation. I just sat in my car, I chopped it up, and posted it, thinking like, whatever, this is not going to be anything.
Yeah.
Then that went to like 40K, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is the one to go.
Yeah.
So right after I did another basketball video, I did like, I don't know, I think it was like 300 something, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this is not for me.
Yeah.
But then there's another basketball video that went crazy, and I'm like, yo, I don't get it, because I didn't understand like the algorithm. I mean, I still don't understand the algorithm, but like how it moves and what to do.
Yeah.
Do I like basketball? Yes. Do I love basketball actually? Yes. And talking about it, yeah, of course. Like that's something that I really want to do.
Yeah.
So now making the basketball videos as they happen, it's fine. When it's fresh in my mind, I'll just record. Do I post all of them? No.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm just like, okay, I have to do a filler between my 4 videos for the pod, so let me drop them from there, and then that goes up. Like this week, I dropped one.
Yeah.
Boom. I had an idea, recording the car quick. Like I have to do these things right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you're doing something multi video, you might be like, okay, yo, let's get it cooking like while it's good.
Yeah.
The same way, like if I have a basketball idea, I have to go into my car and record it right then and there. Because if I don't record it, I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm very like in my head about it. Like,
but that's the mind of a content creator, bro. Like
it's crazy.
It comes with it. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. To your question, like the engagement stuff, I just hope for it. I really hope the pod does what it has to do, and then the engagement around that kind of like keeps people engaged long enough to like get more about who we are as people and who I am as a person. You know what I mean? So like the pod is about like deep conversation, whatever else, and then when it's not about me talking about like feelings or substance or whatever the case may be, then it's about like, oh yeah, I also kill people on the basketball court for for as long as I can. Like I'm still on that.
Yo, but you can't. Yo, the views like. The thing about views is it's scary, bro.
It's fickle.
Because it plays mind games, bro.
Yeah.
Like you said, you drop a video, 40K, next one, it does under. It's like, whoa, what the hell's going on here?
Like, what am I missing?
Yeah, like
it's the same music, it's the same lighting, everything is blessed, and you're like, someone's like, nah, it's not. Somebody didn't repost it that one time, and just like, oh, it didn't take off, fine.
Yeah, it's
you start playing with times, and like it really, 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 really plays with your head and your emotions sometimes. It's hard, man. It's like what I enjoy about this is like it's kind of like chasing the dragon in a way. You know what I mean? Like, do you want the engagement? Yeah. Like, do I want to look at my IG and see like a bunch of like views and likes? Sure. But I'm also like a very, very micro content creator in the space. Like I have like 200 followers. So like getting 2K views to me means, okay, cool. I think I'm on the right path. All right. And that's why when we posted the video, so I posted a video of Trizzy talking about being an immigrant and the comments that he received in school one time. Yeah. And on every platform it did really well. Like it did over 1K, which isn't typical for all of our clips. It's just not for like our podcast. But like those things, I'm like, yo, we should celebrate these things because these things don't happen
100%
every day. Today don't happen every day, so we should celebrate them, keep pushing it. But then to go on and drop a clip right after where it does maybe like 200, you still have to say the same wavelength. Yeah, you can't just be like, hey, now I'm done dropping clips because this did 2K and this did 200. Like it's some things that don't resonate the same way that they. Resonate with everybody else.
Because you got to think about it, right? Like, if you let that 200 view video scare you and affect you, then you're just going to stop.
Yeah.
And, yo, the one thing about content creating is consistency.
Oh, God, is it ever?
Consistency. Like,
oh, God, is it ever?
And, bro, I just started, like, I also stream, right? And streaming is scary in the sense of views.
Yeah.
You see 20 views and it drops to 7, 6. All right, why am I on this? Right? And then I got to the point where I'm like, yo, if you can entertain 5 people, then you can entertain 10.
Facts.
And if you can entertain 10, eventually it'll go up.
Yeah.
And if you add that consistency, that hard work plus being yourself, people are gonna resonate with you. And yo, I create a burner TikTok account.
Yeah.
And my follow is like 200. But for some reason, I like that account more than any of my mains because it's like those 200 people interacting with me and it just feels like a close-knitted community, right?
Bro, that's why I love my InTheGymWJimm page. I'm always on it.
Yeah, right.
I'm always on it, bro. I have the content is different. Like what I'm consuming is different. It's much more like serving to like what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to see.
Yeah.
And if it's what I'm trying to do, and the people there, like, bro, you get DMs from random people talking, and like people are posting your video, they're having conversations with you and stuff. Like nobody feels like they're above something to be like, yo, that was really funny. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Like your personal page, Amanda, you might know and be like, when they won't say a word till, you know what I'm saying, till they see you and like, yo, that video is really funny, or like. It's weird, like everyone like holds off because the people that you know, like we were talking about earlier, people that you know always see you as the person that they met you as. You know what I mean? Like someone can't see me as the person who went from being in playground and doing what I was doing to now like being a person that makes content. Like that's whatever. Everyone that typically gives me give me compliments in like person are people that like I've met this year or last year when I started doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not always people from like 10 years ago that are like, yo, I seen that. I mean, it happens occasionally. Maybe like more often than not. They be like, yo, I saw your shit on TikTok. That was really funny, bro. I follow you. Like, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
As opposed to the person who's been known you that might never speak about the fact that you make content every day. Like you're posted and like you're nervous about actually pressing posts and making these captions. You know what I mean? It's funny. It's funny. You want to sit there? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I think ultimately, no matter what, you just got to do it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
And like, bro, like 5 people, 10 people, 20, 30 people is a classroom.
Yeah.
Like people forget that. Like 30 people is a lot, man. Like whether it's 100 views, 200 views, 2,000, 2 million, bro, all we got to do is impact one person.
Yep.
On God.
Yeah.
On God. That's
our goal. Like as long as we impact one person, bro.
And that's why the fitness thing, like I felt the same way, bro. Like, yo, I'm my no gut series, right? I'm like, yo, bro, like
that's my next question, actually. I'm glad.
Okay. You asked the question. We'll get into it.
Okay, because I actually want to talk about the no. I actually want to talk about the no gut journey. That's where our first.
Put me on, bro.
Come on, yo.
Put me on, bro.
The no gut journey, I really respect. I tell you that all the time. Keep it going. Me and RJ like bounce ideas off each other, or whatever. They'll try to find out like what works. What works for people doesn't always work for everybody else. Yeah. And I make that very clear. On a quick tangent, I was talking to my boy. He used to play, I think, for like George Brown or Georgian, one of these two schools. He's like 5'11". The height's irrelevant, but like he's like 5'11". He's 190 right now. He wants to cut 10 pounds. He's like, yo, I'm gonna eat like 1,000 calories to cut pounds. And I'm like, brother, please don't do that. Yeah. I'm like, don't do that. Like, don't.
It's a crash diet.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, don't do it. Like, it's not gonna be sustainable. It's not gonna work. He's like, but he wasn't thinking like it's a crash diet. He was thinking like 1,000 calories is what works. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when me and RJ talk. He'll be like, yo, what are you like eating? Like, what are the stuff? And I'm like, bro, I keep it very, very simple, and I do the same things over and over again. Because for my lifestyle, it works to keep it simple rather than trying to do this like, okay, I'm gonna cook ground beef for 2 days and then chicken for next days and whatever. I don't want to do that.
It's too much work, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. And it'll make it unenjoyable for me. As long as the food is enjoyable, I'm good to go. Yeah. So I want to talk about the no gut journey, where you are today, and since we're all on a no gut journey, we're on the different places.
I'm putting it all on the floor today because it's funny because I dropped a reel.
Yes, sir.
Last week.
Yeah, you did.
Saying it's my 6th no gut journey.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
You did. Yeah, it
is. It's funny because you mentioned like, yo, you might feel a way if someone mentions how you do a form right and stuff. And it got to a point for me where I'm like, you know what? I don't care.
You can swear. Go ahead, man. Get it off.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck because I'm like, yo, fam, it's not real. Like, for me, the no gut journey is I'm gonna get it done.
Yes, you are.
Right?
Yes, you are.
And every time, I don't like making excuses, but I'm not gonna lie. Every time, I'm a person where if something happens to me, I lose motivation in a sense. And I got sick. Like, I had a cyst in my, like, spine, kind of.
You were telling me that, yeah.
Right? And it affected me because I'm like, yo, I was going crazy. I was swimming every day. I lost, like, 10 pounds, like, 12 pounds.
Yeah, he was working.
And then I got sick, right? And I'm like, fuck. Now I got to change up the routine. Then I just got dismotivated, right? And the weight came back. But I'm like, what? I'm done? Nah. The amount of people that came up to me like, yo, shout out the no gut journey, which I didn't even think because I wouldn't get much engagement, like comments and stuff.
I try to tell you, bro.
But then in person, people are like, yo, I rate the no gut journey. What's going on with it?
These are the things.
And it's like, bro, regardless, fitness is going to be in everyone's life.
Hopefully.
Like,
fingers crossed.
But it should be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, to answer your question, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know, I've done, like, I've seen results, right? I had a coach, shout out Coach Jalen.
Yeah, shout out Coach Jalen.
Yeah, he went to Bali, went Balinese, and then they cooked me. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, Coach, I don't leave me. We was doing great. But, you know, like, I could have really, when he left, and I went back, I got sick when he left, and I gained weight again. It wasn't OD, like, maybe 3 pounds.
Yeah.
I could have sat down and been like, you know what, like, maybe I'm done. I shouldn't be making content on this. But I'm like, nah. That was the problem. I was too focused on the content.
And not the weight.
More than the weight.
Yeah.
Right? And then it was like, yo, you as a creator, you got to be, what's the word? Authentic.
Yep.
So I'm okay with being like, yo, I failed 6 times. I'm going to try again, though.
As you should.
Right? Because if I fail again, shit. All right, maybe you don't believe in me no more. I got to believe in myself.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Half of the fitness journey, I tell people all the time, the journey isn't linear, fam. So like,
It's not.
you'll post it. Okay, speak for like the picture I posted. I think it was like 3-4 days ago now. I started in 2023. Reality is, yeah, 2023, whatever, at like 250. Got down to like 230, whatever. Went back to 240. Got down to 220. Went back to like 230. Now I'm where I am today. But like, that took time. And like you mentioned, bro, there was many times I'm like, yeah, forget this, bro. My girl's cheesing me. I'm done. I'm clipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my job is cheesing me. Bet. Like, I'm over with it. Like,
Yeah.
and
Like,
there's a lot of like external factors that play into the fitness journey. But as you would know, because you're a creator and you're creating content, so you're making video in real time.
yeah.
But as things are happening to you, people look at like the video of the journey stopped, and not the fact that like, the external noise just got so loud it was difficult to continue the journey. But what happens with us is that we stop mentioning what is going on. Like, we forget like the no-gut journey. Yes, it's a journey to like a six-pack for whatever we deem to be a no-gut.
Yeah.
But like, that does include like the mental health aspect of it as well. So we're so focused on like, okay, we're not in the gym no more, so like I'm not gonna post that I'm working back out, or I'm not swimming, or I'm not hooping. Instead of just being like, you know what, we should document the fact that like, hey man, I have this going on. If you're comfortable sharing that, obviously, I have this going on, and this is why I'm doing. I gotta pivot, because that time where you're like, okay, I got down to 12, I lost 12 pounds, but now I have a cyst in my back that is messing up the way I have to move or pivot or whatever until I get a surgery. So like, let me find a new way to work out. That's a whole new audience we didn't tap into because we were so focused on the fact that like we should just be making content of what we're doing in the gym, and we're missing the point. So like, when I was talking to RJ before we logged on, he was like, yo, you slowed down the gym thing. I'm like, for me, one, it was the form I talked about as well, but also it's my nerve damage in the arm. Like, I always felt uncomfortable. Like, it's still an uncomfortable thing to deal with and like show people and whatever else. So like, when I post to the internet's funny, man, and they make funny jokes. I just don't want to be the butt of a joke. I'm not ready for it yet. I am not emotionally ready for it yet. I'm not ready for it yet. But it could happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the way I hold my arm and I do some stuff, like, it can be a joke. Because I see when I'm watching videos, I'm like, nah, you guys are going to do that. But like, that also takes away from the people who are like myself, who are doing the same thing on the same journey, who are looking for their motivation from someone who might be like myself, who are like, okay, let's get started. I don't have to be the end all be all of like, oh, he's the person with nerve damage, we should all look to him for advice. However, it might be this jump start to get like that kid who doesn't know, or the parent whose kid wants to get into the gym or hoop. Because there's a really quick story. When I was young, like before high school, my mom was in No Frills in the Hood in Galloway. Sorry. And a mother came to my mom and was like, yo, I was just running around doing like dribbling and whatever. She was like, how comfortable are you with letting your son go play sports and do these things? She's like, I can't stop him. So like, I push him to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, they had like this heart to heart for like 20 minutes about like how allowing their kid, who is different than everybody else, to do things in a world that people aren't that different. You know what I mean? Like, how do you like deal with that? Yeah. And I remember this so vividly because I remember my mom, when we got back in the car, she talked to me about it, whatever. And I still remember the mom who like, she's like, yo, I'm so proud of you. She didn't tell me nothing. She's like, I'm so proud of you. That was the end of the competition between me and her. But like, lately I've been getting more messages from people who have like similar situations, or, you know what I mean? Like, disadvantages, who are like, I'm so happy you're talking about it because it makes me feel more comfortable talking about it. These people who are living like 30 years on this earth, who just don't discuss it because we rather be like, let's keep this small. We don't want the attention on us. You know what I mean?
Power, like, bro, it's powerful in a way. Like, it's a message, and if you show that you can talk about it and show the adversity that you go through, and you could get over that hump, it's a respectful thing. Like I don't even think people could judge you for that, because it's like, yo, that's tough. And I honestly, like hearing that now, I wish I brought it up more about what happened with me. I just didn't. My thing is, I was scared of making excuses for myself. Like, every time I'd stopped, it was an excuse. An excuse. And then it's like, oh shit. Now they're just gonna lose respect and stuff, right? But that's the mental hub that comes with it. But that's dope, man.
It's defense. It's the hurdle we all face in going through any journey in life. Yeah. And if I could give you any advice, which you don't need from me, because you are my friend, you are doing wonderful. No, you know that. I'm going to give you, but I'm just telling you, you're doing great. If we haven't said this on this pod yet, 40 minutes in, you are doing great. So please continue what you're doing.
It means a lot,
bro. Every step you're taking through your journey and every failure you should take, keep it documented. Whether you post it or don't, that's up to you. Yeah. But document it and remember it, because it's going to be a time where somebody is talking to you about why you went this route instead of that route. Like, you could have done the Thumbi Amani thing for as long as you want to do it, and I think you should still keep it up, like, as a friend thing, like, just keep it calm.
Yeah.
But, like, you could have also jumped on the City Boy JJ Marlon Palmer thing. I made a video about that and, like, jumped into that. You could have, realistically, you could jump into that and make a quick video and just piggyback off all that idiot thing, and then we laugh and go to another, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't. You said I think to yourself. Yeah. And I respect that. I want to tell you that for off now. Like, I respect you. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't have done it. I'm saying I respect you for doing, like, staying true to you.
Yeah.
So as you're going through this journey, just remember, like, bro, everything that you're going through is a unique situation to yourself. But it's not unique to the world. Like, we say that on this part a lot.
Yeah.
People spend a lot of time thinking, like, what they're going through is so unique that no one's ever going through. You are not the first person that was trying to lose weight and then had a cyst in their spine. You're not. You might be the first one to talk about it in your age group in this city of your core-minded friends. Might feel like it's this guy's making an excuse again. But fam, that's not. This is real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, these things that feel like very unique to yourself, they may be in the moment. As soon as you get to the universe, you're quickly going to realize it's not as unique as you think, which means you shouldn't feel so much pressure to drop it and feel whatever else. Like, just let it happen. Because someone's gonna DM you one day and be like, yo, that video you dropped made me think about the time I had to go through this. It might not be in the moment, but I had to go through this. I had to pivot from what I was doing here. Or I was a new dad. Like, one of our brethren, one of our close friends, was a new dad and then towards Achilles. And he was he was dealing with the fact that, like, he wants to help and be there for his gal and be a first time dad and pick up his youth when he could, but he couldn't move the way he would want to move. Yeah. I kept telling him, I'm like, bro, you are not the only person ever to go through this. Yeah. So don't feel like you're alone. I can't speak to it, unfortunately. Yeah. However, you're not alone in what you're going through. So, like, I connected with people who had, you know, torn Achilles, who are fathers or whatever. I'm like, bro, talk to these people. Like, see how they maneuvered it, because it's going to be a way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, 100. Say that all to say, when you feel like you're behind the 8 ball and, like, you're nervous about dropping something, bro, don't be. Just put it there. Put it in the universe. See what happens. Yeah. No reception. Who cares? You put it out there. Put it on your burner if you want to put it on your burner. Just put it into the universe, bro. See what happens. Let it fly. Hey, it's like open jump shot. Let it fly, bro.
I'm gonna give you a hug after this, bro. No, I actually need to hear that though.
Good.
Because, bro, it was like, it's funny because I tore my ACL same time that shit was happening.
I was there.
So I said I tore my ACL, but I didn't tell everyone. That wasn't even deep, like, because it was a partial tear. Yeah. Yes, I couldn't run and shit, but it was just because I had to do surgery for the cyst and stuff, and I didn't want to bring it up. I'm like, yo, bro, like, it's now I'm just making excuses for myself. But what you're saying is true, because it's like, bro, it's a story. At the end of the day,
it's a real story,
and it makes the story more dope. To be honest,
you're living it, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You on a fitness journey. You were cutting. You had a cyst in your back, and you partially tore your ACL. Fam, that is nuts. Think about it. Like, think what you said out loud. That is nuts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nuts. So, like,
and like, to come back after all that happens, being where you are now, I think it's a triumph. It means something, man. You're still going forward.
100%. It means something, bro. And look, man, you're not on this fitness journey alone. We are all on it together, and the people, your community that you're building is probably going to be on it together. Yeah. And we'll just continue to push and go through it. My friend RJ, I have one more question for you, and then we're gonna do maybe like 2 cards of substance to kind of keep this short.
Let's do it.
You, my friend, are a conspiracy theorist, and I respect it. I respect it. Now, your conspiracy theory, is it mostly like real life, like there's one organization that runs the world, or is it more like anime based? Or is it just anything when it comes to
yeah, like, it's anything when it comes, like, anything. Right now, I'm really deep on aliens. I think that humans are trying to transition into being aliens. But yeah, I'll talk about anything. I'm still learning how to be like a real life conspiracy theorist. Like, Carlos and Gavin are nuts.
No, they're impressive.
They're nuts. But yeah.
Okay, so give us your top 2 favorite conspiracy theories. For you.
Top 2.
Yeah, for you. Or top 1, whatever you have. If you have 2 in the tuck, give us 2. If you have 1, give us 1.
So my personal one is the one I said, like, last week. I feel like humans are trying to transition into being aliens. Now, does that make sense when you first hear it? No. But if, you know how Trump said aliens might be real or whatever?
They're in the ocean, in my humble opinion. Aliens are in the ocean.
That's not a bad theory, though.
I'm telling you, they're no. I will give my 2 cents on where the aliens are and why they're in the ocean, but please, the floor is yours.
But you gotta think about this, right? Say we as humans have found an alien species, okay? And you see how AI is going. right? And AI is about to be its own thing. There's gonna be a war in AI. I'm telling you,
For sure.
right? And they're already bringing AI to Mars and the
Yeah.
moon.
Mm-hmm.
So who's to say if there's aliens are real, right? You don't think that humans would try to become aliens in a sense, like how humans knocked out Homo sapiens off this earth?
I mean, I can't dispute it.
You know what I'm saying?
Did humans knock Homo sapiens off, or did we evolve?
So that's the sense though, because there were much more Homo sapiens than humans, but we evolved to the point where we knocked them out. So if we look at aliens on a higher realm, who's to say that we wouldn't try to turn? Because aliens, in a sense, would probably knock us out.
Mm-hmm.
So interbreeding, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. Why do you think Wemby's 7'6" moving like that, bro?
You gotta survive, bro.
Yo,
you gotta survive.
You see how the human race is acting towards each other? I'm telling you, bro. There's something deeper that we don't know. But that's my theory. That's my theory.
I'm here for it.
Some anime shit.
No, I'm here for it, bro. And like I said, the aliens that we think are in the sky, like on other planets, definitely
In the water.
Ocean. Definitely ocean. I feel like think of how much of the ocean hasn't been discovered yet. Like think about they can't. We've been on this world for billions and billions of years.
Yeah.
And there's still places of the ocean where man just can't go. They can't go for long.
You see how smart like octopuses are and dolphins, bro?
Dog,
like,
every time somebody dives into the ocean, they find a new fish or they find something else like living. Like that is crazy. And
nuts.
think of it like this. This is like a small thing. Like you know how anglerfish, like when they breed and they mate, yeah, like they do the whole thing where like they amalgamate into one.
Yeah.
But obviously one passed away and they live as one. Yeah. That's something that's happening. Like by themselves. Like they did that though. Like no one was like, hey, this is a good idea. Like you should offer yourself and we should just
bro.
No. So like think about it, like every time someone goes in the ocean, they find something crazy. And they can't bring it out of the ocean for whatever reason because they have to be under certain pressure or whatever. Yeah. Which means they can't go down and stay long enough to examine it, and they can't bring it up long enough for it to survive to examine it. Fam, that is basically to Jimmy. Yeah. Extraterrestrial activity. Like,
no, but that's facts though. Like
at the core of it, that's exactly what it is.
Do you think there's like human life underwater, like Antarctic, like you know,
some Namor shit. Yeah. Namor. Yeah, probably. I think there is some, fam. The water is too deep, bro. There's too many things, and there's oxygen pockets under there. Like there is. There is. They say so. They say. So they say. The deeper you go, the crazy rabbit hole gets.
Man. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna ask RJ 2 questions.
Talk to me.
I have chosen from vulnerability and mindfuck. You can do mindfuck. I'll do vulnerability. So whole thing. Yeah. And we'll ask RJ. So how it works, RJ? We're gonna ask you a question from the card.
Yeah.
You have to give an answer as best as possible.
Okay.
And no surface level. Like you have to. If you need a second to think about it, certainly, but it has to come from a place of authenticity.
Yeah. Okay, so deep.
Yeah.
Like just yap.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's do it.
And I just want to remind you, man, the rules do say if the judges, which technically would be me and Trizzy, dictate that the answer wasn't good enough, then you got a shot, man. You got a Ray nephew shot you got to do. It's here. It's always here. Don't look around. It's always here. Trizzy, you want to go first?
Ray nephew?
Yeah, see,
I'll go first.
It's that Jamaican in you, huh?
Come on.
So RJ, the question is, this is a beautiful question, actually. The question asks,
this guy's funny.
RJ, what has been the biggest obstacle during your journey?
Like content or just life journey?
However you want to answer.
Biggest obstacle in my journey. My biggest obstacle has been to get to the point to where my mom doesn't have to work no more. Tough. And that kills me inside.
Tough.
Because my mom, the reason why I hustle so hard is because of her. She wakes up 4 a.m., comes home 10 p.m. and just keeps this straight face to where she feels like, she might not show it, but for her kids, she won't hide no pain, right? And it's been like since graduating, I'm like, yo, I need to get money, be successful, so she doesn't have to work no more. And it's been a hard journey. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was a big reason why I jumped into content creating as well. And I left my house, like left her, to go on this journey. And when I left, it hurt because I'm like, I don't want to leave you, but I'm never gonna get an opportunity like this. Just trust me. And she always does. Like, like I don't immigrant parents, they probably look at content creating like, what the hell is that?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
But she's always supported me, right? She always wants the best for me. And I'm gonna get it done.
Yes, you will.
But that is probably the hardest thing because
that's hard.
Especially her being an immigrant parent coming from Sri Lanka, like seeing her even work to get a crib for me and my bro. It was just us three, right? And
you have a brother? You know that?
Yeah, older bro. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been us three, and there's been a lot of obstacles in our lives, but that's been the hardest probably.
Shout out moms, man.
Shout out
moms.
It's always tough as like immigrant children to like you really want to give your parents as much as they gave you and beyond, and you really want to do it like in a place where like once you finish school and everything, like you want to be in a place where you can start helping them take care of like what they want to do. And I feel that on a level it's crazy, bro.
Bro, and it's just like
I feel you on that one.
She a single mom too, bro. So it's like seeing that, it's like, and as much as I want to help, and it's like I got my goals that I gotta work towards, and time. It's like what we were talking about earlier. Time moves fast, bro.
Yeah.
And one blink of an eye, they're old. We're getting old, and it's like fuck. Like really wish.
Fortunately for you, you're young, so you're getting old. Is not
I'm
our
old,
getting old,
man. I'm old.
Fortunately for you, you're getting old. Is not our getting old. Okay.
Old.
Tell us a story of a time you felt betrayed.
Betrayed. Betrayed.
Interesting question.
Betrayed.
Betrayed well, you think about it, it can be very broad. Like, it doesn't have to be necessarily like, your friends backstabbed you. Maybe your friend took your childhood crush, fam, to the dance or something. Like,
betrayed. Wait, what's the question? First time I felt betrayed, or?
No, just tell a story of a time you felt betrayed. It can be any time.
Let me think deep about that. That's a very serious question.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the next question I already know the answer to, so I won't ask you that one. But yeah, take your time, man. No, C's will clean this up. We'll have C's cut out my phone there.
Betrayal can come in many forms. Like,
No, I have a story, bro.
Oh, go ahead. It's yours. Floor is yours.
It was like a Friday night, off day.
Just has a real story,
right? You know those ones. It's the Friday night when you just get home from the last shift.
Yeah.
You just want to relax. I remember, I bought food. Trying to think what it was. It was either fried rice with chili chicken.
Okay.
Right? Or it was
an East Side staple.
Yeah. Or it was a chicken on the sticks from Osmos, right?
Okay.
And I put it in the fridge. Okay?
I like where this is going.
Put it in the fridge.
I like where this is going.
Because I had things to do, bro. And I remember, I think it was leftovers, bro. I don't remember. All I remember is waking up the next day and my food was gone, bro.
Crushed.
And
nowhere to be seen.
And it's like, if it was my mom, I'm not gonna get mad at you. But she told me it wasn't her. There's only one more man I could look at, bro. Man, I texted my bro. I'm like, yo, where's my food, bro? Yo, the man said, my bad, I ate it.
Sick. Did he leave like the box in the recycling?
Bro, he left it out on the counter.
Oh, that hurts.
I didn't see it though. I looked straight at the fridge. I'm not even looking at the counter. I'm going to the fridge because I know my food's there, bro. So it's crazy that you said that, because the minute I don't see my food and I turn around and I see the empty thing, then for my bro to see, like, he didn't even tell me that he ate it, bro. Yo, I have to text you to find that out. I hate this question, because now I'm cheese.
Yo, do you know how funny that is? When someone crushes your food but then leaves like the container on like
disrespect.
They leave on the table, that means they don't rate you. Cause man, they could just put the thing in the recycling or the garbage and be like, yo, yeah, I crushed this.
My fault.
Yeah, my fault. When the man leave on the table, he means, yo, I crushed it. Say, yo, so what? Man said, so what?
You could have told me like, yo, I'm gonna eat your food. I'm hungry. But to not even tell me
Man, crushing that and
Bro, we share the same blood.
Yo, you know, it's like when a man catches a bar and just leaves the grains on the floor, you know?
Bro,
bare hand touch.
It's just worse because it was bare hands. And I was younger, so those paychecks weren't the best, bro. So, yo, that food...
You earned that, you know.
Yo, you're thinking about that food for like the start of the week. Like, yo, I'm gonna work so hard. So Friday night, I'm eating well. But imagine your food is gone, gang.
Bro, when you're working like your first job and like you save up to get that, you know, you get that good payday. Like, yo, I'm gonna get a blessed meal,
large combos, everything, bro.
Yeah. You share no expense, and you go out there and then. You put it in the fridge and you wake up in the morning like, yo, I'm gonna crush this stove.
Yo, I'm
for breakfast.
You
open the
right
fridge,
now.
you're like, yo, guys. Not only did you guys crush it, you guys didn't leave me nothing, and it's out. It's out the door.
Fuck that. You touched my food. That's where it's crazy. You're older than me, gang. You touched my food.
Yo, bro, that is hilarious.
That question cheese.
That's betrayal for real.
We'll take that.
Yeah,
and you know that wasn't the first time, bro. But the first time it happened, that's when it was like, wow.
Yeah. It wasn't the first time. It was the time he used to stop caring. He's like, yeah.
After the first time, I was like, I see how you are. Like, all right, bro. Calm.
The one thing, you start writing your name on, like, yo, please don't eat. No, please.
That's his final.
This game's fun, bro. Is there more cards, bro? Do we have time?
Yo, we can do one more. Do one more,
bro.
I got you.
I like this pod, man. I'm having fun.
Okay, look, this is gonna be our parting words for the pod.
Okay, man.
Okay, so if you could relive one moment of your life, what would it be and why? That's a good one. Shout out this game, man.
Shout out Substance, man.
Yeah, shout out IG putting me on some games that is doom scrolling.
Relive one moment in my life.
Relive one moment in your life. What would it be?
There's a lot, bro. Cause we could go deep with this, or we could go like fun with it. There's a lot, bro. One moment I could live. Oh my gosh. My first ever rep game that I won with E-Shark. We were on a 30-game losing streak. Okay? We didn't win a single game.
3-0 or 1-3?
No, 3-0, fam. 3-0. 3-0. Trust me, it was bad. We had girls. We had a girl on our team. Like, we weren't winning shit, bro. But we went to a tournament in Hamilton, bro. And I remember, tie game, 5 seconds left. My homie steals the ball. I'm like, go, we're about to get our first dub. I'm amped. This guy missed the layup. But 2 seconds left. I get the rebound, fade away. And you know what's crazy? It looked just like my first ever basket. From
full circle.
Full circle, game winner.
Oh my god.
Jimm goes crazy. But you know what's funny at that? My cousin took me to the game. He doesn't know shit what's going on. I get the game winner. I look at him like, yo, I just got to give you. Look at me like, all right, you ready to go home? What do you mean? I just hit a game winner. What do you mean? Are you ready to go home?
I said you'll wrap it up.
But that moment, like, that was like, wow. Like, as a child, like, my first ever dub being a game winner, I'm like, yeah, I'm him. Oh, yeah. I thought I was going to the league after that.
That's cousin said you'll wrap it up.
Yo, I look at my cousin. He's like, yo, what happened? Man, what do you mean what happened, bro?
It was on his phone the whole time.
Yo, we got a long drive back. It's like an hour, bro. Like,
bro,
change your ball shoes. We gotta go, bro.
That kind of broke me though. Like, you hit a game winner, everyone's going crazy.
Your family's like, okay, let's go.
I just want a hug. I just want a hug.
I said hi, but the lows are low.
The man looked at me and said, pack a shot, let's go now. What?
Yo, he's like, coach, line them up. Coach, line them up. Get him on the red line. Let's go. Shake
hands.
But that moment was crazy, bro. First ever dub game winner. You can't tell it better than that.
Your first game winner is something that's like, is pretty special. At any age, like at any level of basketball, if you're lucky enough to have a game winner, your first game winner is pretty special. Yeah. Honestly. But look, you know what? This was a wonderful episode, RJay.
Thank you for having me, guys.
No, I mean, time flies, by the way.
Yo, listen.
Time flies, huh?
If you ever holla at me, if you want another episode, just holla at me, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, I'm kick up. Just have some wide for me next time again. I'm out here.
And you're close.
Yo, but thank you, honestly, for having me, bro.
Of course, anytime.
Keep dropping, please. Yes, go be great. That's my slogan. Go be great.
Yes, sir.
Right? Get back in the gym, bro.
I'm still in the gym. Don't do that, man.
Get back in the gym. I'm talking about gym content. Go crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I want some content from you too. Go get in the gym.
I got you, bro.
Run some duo shit in the gym, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's something to think about for sure. We definitely want to do like more community stuff, like people who, you know, listen to us and want to come out and do stuff.
I think. Well, I can't really share it, but we're thinking about hosting community events.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how you grow, right? Like even I learned that too. Like I wanna, even though I'm like outgoing and stuff, I like to be to myself. But to make it in this game, you have to collab, bro. Like you have to, and just go be great, man. And thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on. Please follow, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
RJ, where can they find you, man?
RJ 2A's 3Ys _ on Instagram. My TikTok, you could
just drop it, man. Come on.
My TikTok, yeah, RJ 2A's 3Ys under. That's my burner. That's where I'm gonna. If you want like the real me, just follow that. My Twitch, I'm streaming a lot now. brownmelojello. All right, 1 L in mellow, 2 L's in jello. Go follow that. But yeah, all the socials, bro.
Say that.
Shout out RJ in the gym with Jimm signing out, man.
Signing out, bro.
Signing out, bro.